Oh, hi there. It's Friday, end of the week, and I've got the heart rate monitor on. I hope it stays on. It was having trouble connecting this morning, so we'll see if it's finicky. I think maybe it's just because I'm dry and it's cold, or who knows what. But it's been a little stable now for the past couple minutes, so we'll see how it goes. I'm gonna play 10-second Byo-Yomi games on Shogi Wars, as is the usual on Friday. And I'm going to keep an eye out for any layout changes. When reviewing yesterday's stream, I noticed that somehow the layout had shifted over, and it looks like maybe I must have accidentally resized a window, and so it screwed up most of my layouts. Not quite the Shogi Club 24 layout, but it did screw up the Lee Shogi and 81 Dojo layouts. I noticed that later. I spent a bunch of time trying to fix those. I think it's mostly fixed, but we'll see. We'll see. Something to keep an eye on. So there's that, and really that is it. Been playing well lately. Don't want to jinx it, but have been playing well, and hopefully that continues. Let's search for a game. Let's search for a game. Make sure the stream is up. It is going. It's on Twitch. It's on YouTube, and let's do it. This is the low point of the day, as I'm always saying, and it's harder to find games. But hopefully we get some good ones. Crad Silvers, Die 778. Yoroshiku onegaishimasu. 16,000 plus games played. Interesting.
5
What's the
2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9
should I have brought the
2 3 4 5
I'm not sure if I should have
2
brought the
1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9
Interesting.
1 2 3
My shoe fell off.
1
Okay.
2 3 4 5 6 7 8 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 1 2 3 4 5
I'm going to look to bogeying up here. Oh, I just blocked the piece.
1 2 3
I just blocked my
5 6 7 8 9 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 1 2
Ah, interesting. I think he could have taken the pawn there, and now I lost the game. Yeah, so he confused me. I think he confused me. Let's move on. Well done, well done.
One loss.
That's a first game. That's a first game.
あなたが先手です。
All right.
対局開始
I started thinking a little too deeply about moves that didn't need depth.
1 2 1、
Oh, I got out of my stuff. I'm not. So now I'm still thinking about the last game.
1、取り差し。1、2、1、1、2、3、1、2、3、4、5、6、7、8、9。
You can take one of these.
1、
Ah, okay.
2、3、
I think he should have taken.
1、2、3、4、5、6、7、8、9。1、2、3、4、5、6、7、8、9。1、1、2、3、4、5、6、7、8、9。1、2、3、4、5、6、7、8、9。1、
Wow.
1、2、3、4、5、6、7、8、9。1、2、3、4、5。
I don't know about that.
1、2、3、4、5、6、7、8、9。
So I've got some drops.
1、2、3、4、5、6、7、8、9。
I still can take it. Oh, no, I can't. No, I can't. No, I can't.
1、2、3、4、5、6、7、8、9。
You know, that would have been better as a night drop. I think that still would have been better as a night drop.
1、2、3、4、5。1、2、3。1、2、3、4、5、6、7、8。
You know, I think I'm pretty safe here.
2、3、4、5、6、7、8、9。 1、2、3、4、5、6、7、8、9。 強くなったね。
Arigatou gozaimashita. Okay.
Win. Current streak is 1 win.
I think the opponent missed a couple of the pawn, that early pawn. Oh no, he didn't have a pawn. Not sure. Not sure. All right. Well, two somewhat tricky games. Move on.
あなたが先手です。
Tudan.
対局開始。
0427、よろしくお願いします。
嬉野流。1、1、
Alright.
2、3、1、
Are we gonna see a Gangi?
It's-
Oh, maybe not.
2、3、4、1、2、1、2、1、2、1、
Oh, he does right hand king. Yeah, yeah.
4、5、6、7、8、9、1、2、3、4、5、6、1。
So the question is now, do I sacrifice my rook?
4、5、6、
Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it.
1、1、
Let's do it.
1、 1、2、3、1、2、3、4、5、6、7、8、9、1、2、3、4、5、6、7、8、1、2、3、4、5、6、7、8、9、1、2、3、4、5、6、7、8、9、1、
Nice.
2、3、4、5、6、7、8、9、
Nice.
1、2、
Oof.
3、4、5、1、2、3、
Yeah, it's over now. It's over now. It's over now. Yeah. He's got it. Gold. Rook gold. That was a fun one. That was a fun one. I tried it. I tried it. I want to believe that there might have been something there. I'm gonna, I'll review this one.
こん
I'll
な
review
症状
this
忘
one.
れちゃいましょう。
I want to see about that. I want to see about that decision in the follow-up. So hey, Ghost One, good to see you. So I want to see if that was a thing. I think it is. I think it is, and I think maybe I just didn't follow it up right. So let's see. Let's see here. Okay, it is right. It is right, and it's 69% better. Nice. So I was right. So my instinct was right. Wait, what did he do? What did he do? So what did he do? So I'm gonna guess. Okay, so his move was even worse. His move was even worse. I'm gonna take this into Lee Shogi. I'm gonna take this into Lee Shogi. So not only did I have the big advantage, but he misplayed it as well after. So I should have had even more of an advantage. I wonder if I should have opened up the pawn on the other side of the board to get my bishop some visibility. All right. So this feels good. This feels good. You know, I lost, but I made the right play. Let's see if my Yloigh Shogi scene is working. Hopefully it is. Hopefully it is. Seems like it might be. Seems like it might be all right. Good day, Emperor X. Nice to see you. So let's get to that point again. Okay. 7-6. 7-6. Silver. 5-5. 5-5 pawn would have been nice. Oh, 5-5 pawn would have been nice. Yeah. Okay. Okay. So 5-5 pawn. 7-6 silver. Bizarre. 9-2. Okay. I see that. 5-8 king. And 4-6. 4-6 horse? How do I get 4-6 horse? Okay. Weird. That's a weird one. But all of those are good. This is okay. 2-8 pawn. Oh, I get a token in there. Oh, no, I don't. I just block. I just block. I spend a move to block. But then he can drop a pawn. Wait, so if I drop this, he can drop this. Oh, I can push him away. I can push him away. Okay. 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 Oh, that'd have been nice. Okay. So I took, and this is a huge blunder. This is a huge blunder. And then the rest is falling. The rest is falling. 3-6 pawn. Okay, 3-6 pawn. That's what I said. Maybe I should have opened up that diagonal to give the visibility to the horse. Okay. It still would have been rough. I already sort of gave up any sort of advantage that I had. You don't understand the compensation there. Have I played a similar position before? Hey, Benjamin Schuett, good to see you. I have played a similar position, but what alerts me is that Urshina Ryu Channel has played this many times. So Urshina Ryu Channel, I have seen this idea of giving up the rook for the silver with the bishop on that diagonal. So essentially giving up a rook for a silver and a lance and getting a horse. I've seen that compensation in Urshina Ryu Channel games. You know, I rarely try to make it work because, you know, I love my rooks. But lately, you know, I'm trying to open up my game a bit here, a little more often. And, you know, the king is especially in this position, the king is on the right side of the board. So it felt to me, it felt real precarious for the opponent. Like if I could have, like I was trying to get my horse here, like it felt like that could have been really nice if I could have managed some way to have my horse here, you know, right on the face of the king. But I need to stop their attack. Their attacks are too severe. I think I just have to stop theirs first. It's a fun one. It's a fun one. I like that. I like that a lot. All right, let's go back to Yloigh Shogi or Shogi Wars. I'm shivering. I'm shivering. I'm cold. I'm gonna have to put a hoodie on a little bit later because my heater and the tea is not helping. Hustler 420. 420 plays in Yoroshiku onegaishimasu. I am really on a Sente kick on Shogi Wars. My mouse cursed. My mouse is not feeling comfortable here.
5 6 7 8 1 1 1 2 3 4 1 1 2 1 2 3 4 5 6
Gotta block that, otherwise the sack wins my rook.
1 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 1 2 1 2
Nice.
3 4 5 6
Yeah, that's nice. That is nice. It's very nice.
2
Wow.
3 4 5 6 7
I thought for sure he was going for the silver on the head of the rook. I've got to watch out for this.
2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 1 2 3 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9
So where are my bishop drops coming?
1 2 3 4 5 6 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 1
Okay. Arigatou gozaimashita. Or not. Or not. I guess they just quit. Is that a disconnect?
完璧な将棋でした。
Win. Current streak is 2 wins.
Well, I think the opponent had a great spot there. I think the opponent had a nice. Wait, what am I trying to do? I'm trying to analyze that. Something fell apart there. I feel like something fell apart for me. So right now, sorry, I'm struggling. If he does this, he must have just overthought himself. I think he's trying to prevent my bishop drop, but he wins the rook. He wins the rook and he gets a token. This has to be great for the opponent. So how did I get into this? How did I get into this ordeal? The sort of mad rush up the board. So the early I've seen this before. The opposing rook early pawn exchange. I think this is the I want to say that this is the key move. I almost wonder if I should drop the pawn back here. Oh no. No, it's no. It's I take. Yeah. Okay, so that's the move. That's the move. Or not. Or not. Hold on. Hold on. All right, I'm not convinced with this now. You're goaded Senpo Mukaibisha. Yeah. I'm going to take this one into Lee Shogi as well. I'm sorry for all this analysis today. I'm sorry for all this. You know, on fast days we don't usually do all this analysis. But these are some interesting positions. These are some interesting positions. Some and this one in particular, I feel like comes up a little more often lately. You know, because more and more people are playing cowardly openings like Mukai Bisha. Shots fired at Benjamin. Just kidding. Just kidding. I mean, as someone who plays Mukai Bisha, it's good. And it is not cowardly. Cowardly is a sense of mind. Okay, so here's the move. So here's the situation. Takes. Do I take? Oh, I can get my king out. So this sack is not legit. This sack is not real because I can just take the rook. So that's not a sack. So I can do that. I could also push 4/6 pawn. The engine likes 4/6 pawn. It also likes 3/8 gold. This is the move I'm going to play, though. This is the move I'm going to play. Get out of that. Get out of that. Okay. But what about what? So I'm going to guess that this is not good, right? Okay, it's not. And then exactly, yeah, he drops. Oh, the engine's saying here. What about here? Oh, because it gives me time. Oh, layout. Thank you. Good to see you, Yloigh. Good to see you. Good to see you. Good to see you. Okay, so the refutation of that other idea, the refutation of this idea is not to 8 rook drop as I expected. It's to 5. Because it forces the take and it doesn't give the opponent, me, time to now yeah, there's really nothing great to do. There's really nothing great to do. 3-9 gold is just going to meet with this. Yeah. All right. All right. Interesting. Very interesting. So let's look at that spot then that came up. Okay, the engine liked forcing the exchange here. In, you know, with what happened, I think I can see why. Or 3-8 is also a thing here. But I came over, which is still fine. It's still fine. He dropped that pawn. Okay, so my sack was correct. My sack was correct. I should have just taken the pawn. Yeah, and I see that now. I see that now because now he has this sack. Which is yeah, he gave it back. So 2-7 silver. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Interestingly, this isn't a huge disadvantage yet. Amazing. I'm stunned. I'm somewhat stunned. All right. All right. Well, we don't need to look too far anymore on this. Sounds good. Cold, 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 cold. You took it as a challenge? Uh-oh. You took it as a challenge to bring back your Urashino Ryu? What is today's record? 2-2? 3-2? What is it? What is it? 2-1? No, I've lost twice, right? I think I've lost twice. I lost to the Tudon, and so what is? I lost to the I lost the first game against the Shodan. Yeah, that was a good game. That was a good game. They were all good games. They're all good dogs. They're all good dogs. Let me update my win stuff, my records, my accounting. Fix my accounting here. Okay. Trying to. Hey, Danny Boy to First On. Good to see you. Hope we're having a good end of the week here. I'm ready for this weekend. Ready for this evening. Probably just gonna be going out. Hopefully having some good food. Not sure what we're gonna eat. Tomorrow I've got an interview lined up. Looking forward to that. An interview for the podcast. Another Shodan with the Satomi. No, that's not the Satomi. Yoroshiku onegaishimasu. My Sente luck continues. I want to say I've been Sente for the past 10 games. I'm not sure if it's been all that many, but it's a lot.
1 1 2 1 1 2 3 4 5
That's a promotion, right?
1
If he comes up, no.
1 2 3 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9
If he runs, I think I'm going to lose this rook. Okay.
2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9
Darn it, darn it, darn it. I should have dropped the pawn behind me. I should have dropped the pawn behind me.
4 5 6 7 8 9
All right, this is maybe a little overly creative here.
1
Okay. All right, fair enough.
3 4 5 6 7 8 9
I cowered it out. I cowered it out.
2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9
I don't know. I don't know what to do. I think I think I probably should have taken.
4 5 6 7 8 9 1
Interesting.
3 4 5 6 7 8 1 2 3 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 1 2 3 4 5 6 7
What a fun game here.
1 2
All right.
4 5 6 7 1 2 3 4 5
So do I want to give him, if I come over here, what is he going to do? He's going to have to drop a rook back there. Ah!
2 3 4 5 6 1
It's fair.
2 3 4 5 6
I probably should have put it there to begin with.
1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 1 1 2 1 2 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9
Just not seeing it.
1 2 3 4 5 6 7
Come back, hit the rook. Hopefully he misses it. Okay.
1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8
I don't know about the pawn. So the pawn, it was either the pawn or the silver. It's either the pawn or the silver.
1 2 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9
Gotta do something about this.
2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 1 2 3 4 5 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 1
Nice.
2
Shoot.
3 4 5
Dang it.
6 7
Dang it, dang it, dang it.
1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 1 2 1 2 3 4 5 6、7、8、1、2、3、4、5、6、7、8、9、1、2、3、4、5、6、1、2、3、4、5、1、2、3、
And that's it.
4、
Shit.
Go.
Yeah, that's it. And that's it.
1、2、3、
Is it? Is that it?
5、6、7、8、9、
I think it is. I think that's it. Shoot.
1、2、3、4、5、6、
Let's keep going. Let's keep trying. Let's keep trying.
1、2、3、4、5、6、7、8、9、
Oh, I should have dropped this the silver. The silver. The silver drop.
1、2、3、4、5、1、2、1、2、3、4、5、6、7、8、9、
I should have just taken. Ah.
2、3、4、5、6、7、8、9、1、2、3、4、5、6、7、8、1、2、
Nice.
3、4、5、
Nice. 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 He kept his eye on the prize.
2、
Oh.
3、4、5、6、7、8、9、1、2、3、4、5、6、7、8、9、1、2、3、4、5、6、7、8、9、
Lance. Lance. Lance.
1、2、3、
It's all over. All right. Resign now. Now I can resign. Now I can resign. I think.
3、4、5、6、7、8、9。
All right. We'll just keep going. We'll just keep going. He's got mate.
1、
Okay. Okay.
3、4。1、2、3。1、2、3、4、5、6、7、8、9。1、2、3。こんなものじゃないですよね。
Good game. Good game. Very good game. Yeah, they I think I had my chances. I think I had my chances.
Current streak is 1 loss.
I just made too many big mistakes, and they, I don't think, made any big mistakes. They, oh gosh, my stream management console is signed out. Yeah, good play. So my opponent was very cautious. Was very cautious, and I was too aggressive. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, the players change at this level. Like this is not the style of player you'll see at 1Q or 2Q. Nice, very nicely done. I just have to play more. I have to not make those huge mistakes. Allow myself to sort of live in the tension of The position.
対局開始。
Yoroshiku onegaishimasu. Okay, I'm not Sente.
1嬉野流1 1 1
Okay, it's not duck.
2
Is it Gangi?
1
Looks like it may be Gangi.
1
Maybe.
2 3
Yeah.
1 2 1
DWJR. This username feels awfully familiar. Is this a Shogi Harbor person?
1 2 1
Oh, this is good. This is. Arigatou gozaimashita.
マンガンです
Okay. I'll take it.
Win.
I'll take it.
Current streak is 1 win.
I'll take it. That's not a resign, but it is a very bad position for them. Is that, Hey, NinWorld, nice to see you. Is anyone else? DWJR. That looks... Is that a Harbor person? Is that a Harbor or 81 Dojo person? No, yeah, I'm not thinking of DGTR. Yeah, which is Tortu-P. DGTR is Tortu-P. I'm not thinking of that. I wonder if I'm actually thinking of a fighting game username. Someone's DWJR or like a Smash Brothers Melee. No. I'm gonna look up. I'm gonna look up on 81 Dojo. I'm just curious. I also want to test the 81 Dojo. Oh, well, the layout doesn't matter because I'm in this main page. DW. Okay, there's nothing here. I'm gonna open up. I'm just gonna open up any person's thing here. DWJR. So Shodan, max of 2 Dan. I mean, Brazil. So is this I knew it looked familiar. So this rank would certainly align with the ranking the Shodan Shogi Wars rating. And playing Gangi would also align with someone who is outside of Japan, playing Gangi against Urashino Ryu. My investigative skills. I've been watching a lot of House lately, House MD. So my Sherlock Holmesian skills are finely tuned. I'm so cold right now. I'm so cold. I've got to get my hoodie on. Good game. If you are seeing this later, DWJR, good game. I'm sure you will get me next time. I am sure you will get me next time. We've got a. I'm gonna leave this up. While I go take the break. This is a WSL game between the United States and Slovakia. This is EDPA, but I don't think this is. There's EP player and there's EDPA. Both of them could be sort of acronyms or whatever, or initials or shortened versions of the person I interviewed from Slovakia, the Urashino Ryu player. So I'm very I'm always so I don't know if he can't have 2 accounts because, well, he can have 2 accounts, but it's not going to be 2 accounts playing not Morita system. Not Morita system. What is that? What is this? It's the fake Urashino Ryu that Koshiro likes to play. What is this called? Not Mariucci system. Not Morita system. Oh my gosh. Somebody help me out, please. What is this called? What is this? This is... Alright, I have to look it up on Shogi Wars. Oh, it doesn't say country here, so I would have... Oh, let's see. Is he in a Gaijin Dan? Or is he's not in a thing? Okay. Murata system. Okay. Okay, so I'm gonna leave this up. I'm just gonna leave this up as I go. As I don't need more water. I need more tea and I need my hoodie. All right, and I'll throw the ad up there. Okay, back. I guess the heart rate monitor is going off. Maybe because I was running. I was running to get the hoodie because I couldn't. I forgot where I had put it. So I don't know. So I'm going to continue to watch this while I warm my hands a bit, but I don't know who Akira72 is, but I also don't know who EDPA is. Because I believe this team has EP Player, who is the person who I think is the European, like the European 4-dan Urshino Ryu player, among other things. I'm searching for my WSL stuff. So let's look at this. Okay, so this is the team with Turtwig, Akira, Giant Blitz, a bunch of players. Ollie Vandy, who I believe I have met in real life. Turtwig is the person I play, every week. But I don't know any of the other people. Anyway, so and where is? Oh wow! So Italy. Interesting. The September matchup of Italy. Turtwig lost? Wow. Rio Mike must be good. He must be real good. I don't know who Rio Mike is, but he must be really good. Or maybe Turtwig just made a big mistake or something. I don't know. Rio Mike must be really good. This match is going to be very exciting. Turtwig versus EP player. I'll be studying this one. But yeah. So yeah, this is, I think EP player, I believe, is like 4-dan. So he's 4-dan, 81 dojo. Turtwig is 2-dan, 81 dojo, but he could easily, I think, be 4-dan, 3 or 4-dan, 81 dojo. He's that good. And so I don't know who Ed Pa is. Anyway, let me get that game back. All right, so that is happening. When is their match happening? When is the Koshiro will be playing this weekend? Tomorrow. Koshiro is playing tomorrow. I don't see. Oh, there's Turtwig versus. Oh, they're playing at the end of the month. Okay, that's going to be an exciting game. So long story short, I still don't know the mystery of who EdPa62 is. I believe I have played EdPa62 on Lee Shogi like once or twice, and I believe I've won those games. I think I've also won a game on 81 Dojo once against him. A casual, not a rated, meaningful game. I don't think I've played Akira 7-2. It's a quiet day today here. We're pretty low here on the Twitch viewers. Okay, YouTube we've got 7. So that's still a little low, but not too bad. Quiet day. Did I track that other win? Did I track it? I did. It's 3-3. Oh yeah, because I lost that other. It's 3-3 or is it 4-3? While he's thinking, I'm just going to switch back there. Oh, okay. Well, it's hard to say. Apologies that that I'm not playing here. My hand is it's so cold. Like I can barely grip the mouse right now. My hand is that cold. It's so weird. Do I want to took upon your challenge? What challenge? Wait. What do you want to? Are you challenging me? Did I miss a game request? I would love to play. I mean, if you want to play, I'll definitely play once my hand is warmed up. If my hand warms up, I don't know what's going on. It's like an ice cube here. All right, so who's winning this game? Who's ahead here? Let's put our analysis skills to the test. You know, I see a dragon. I see a dragon, and I like it. But I don't see any great entry points. I do see a nice draw point here. What degree is there? Oh, well, right now it's actually not cold outside. So it is, you know, it's sunny outside. It is, it's 67 degrees Fahrenheit, which is nice. You know, it's nice. It's sunny. This is something that I've said before, though, that in my house, as soon as we hit a certain temperature, like an average temperature outside, the house gets freezing. So like often, like on days like this, I'll go for a walk because it'll be warmer outside the house than it is inside the house. But then once the spring and summer arrives, the house gets like stiflingly hot. So sometimes it's like I want to go outside to cool down. It's poorly insulated, and it just seems to magnify the worst of the conditions, the external conditions. It just magnifies it, whether it's too hot or too cold in this house. I have a heater on, and I'm holding, you know, a cup of tea, but my hand is just, you know, my hands always get cold. I don't know if it's a circulation problem or whatever, but my hands are very cold. And, you know, holding it out external while I'm holding the mouse seems to make it colder. So I have to periodically warm it up. But this is the first time this year that this has really happened. It's starting to feel better now. Like, I think it's playable. But now I sort of want to see this. I'm in a, it's not so small. It's a pretty, this family room that I'm in, it's a decent size. It's a decent size. You've got windows, got the sun beating in. You know, it's not bad. I think maybe it's just not insulated or I don't know. I don't know. So should the dragon come in now? No. So what are we looking at here? Take, drop? Or come up and threaten the gold? I think I also like... Huh. I'm going to try to learn from this, or at least give myself different ideas. Would it be colder if I opened the window? I think it would be. I think the house would just get colder. Like, I think, because then I think we'd feel the breeze. The thing is, I actually cannot open... Well, I could open this door. This behind me is a door. There's another window over there that doesn't open. But if I open this door... I don't know if the bunnies would come in. The bunny rabbits. But I don't think that would make it warmer. So who's got the edge here? I still think Sente is ahead. I still think Sente is in the driver's seat. Especially now that this rook is off the back rank. You know, the rook can badger. This feels like a very resilient defensive structure right now. There's just nothing to do. Throw the pawn up the board. Throw the pawn up the board, try to get the knight involved. Or protect that back rank again. Yeah, I think it might have been a mistake not to just go back to begin with. But yeah, definitely didn't want. I'm guessing he didn't want to give up that pawn, but I don't know if that pawn is all that important right now. If he tries to attack this, I think the getting the dragon up, get the dragon up. Won't that be just fine? Get the dragon up. If he takes that, then he takes and he's aiming at this. And he's aiming, well, not that you necessarily need to do that, but has another drop point. So I think in that situation, rather than retreating the bishop, I think I would have put the dragon on 2-2. But maybe I'm missing a tactic. Could certainly be missing a tactic. Is he trying to take his own pawn? Is he trying to take his own pawn? I wonder if what was that? Was that why he grabbed the silver? Because I must confess, I was looking at that too. I'm like, okay, well, silver can take this pawn now for free. I'm going to guess that is what he was doing. But this is 2-2 horse or 2-2 dragon is now going to be a threat because take, and then he's also got this. Yeah. So I think now definitely I would go to 2-2 because he's going to try to attack the head of the bishop. So if the rook is on 2-2, then take is a clean material advantage. And this bishop is hanging, so it's not like you can drop a pawn back here to kick the dragon. Continues to be a very quiet day, boy. I'm gonna check. I'm gonna update this while I'm over here. Oh, that's an interesting move. I don't like that move. Now, personally, I don't like that move. But I guess it's fine. It opens it up to get the lance. Well, he doesn't get the lance. He still can't get the lance because of the rook. So I still don't think that accomplishes much, does it? The gold sort of wants to come up, although he can't come up because of the bishop. But I'm not, yeah. I guess it's okay. Maybe it's okay. It doesn't hurt too much. I still like getting the dragon up to 2/2. But it's possible I'm just missing a tactic. Oh, pawn 3/2. Pawn 3/2. Huh. What would pawn 3/2 do? Yeah, so now what's is this good? I don't. So now we're still locked in. I think maybe pawn drop that would let us get in, or takes, and then we get this. So pawn, I think pawn 5/2 now might be nice. Oh, rook 2/2. Oh, pawn 3/2. Oh, for them. So I don't like this. I still like. I want to drop this pawn here, right? The pawn gets a free piece. It gets a free, with the bishop, with the knight. The rook would have to run. Maybe that's, I don't know. As long as as long as you don't blunder, it's really hard to lose here. Yeah, that seems like a good moral of the story. But like it's getting a little convoluted now. Now the attack is a little harder to make work. So like, what are you gonna do? Go back, and then the silver comes back? You're gonna just you could reignite that pawn, but like if you didn't see that pawn drop before, you're probably not going to see it the second time. I'm still not completely convinced that is a good move, but I think it's what I would do when the silver is here. So it's just going to come back. Hey, Koshiro, great to see you. Great to see you. Do you know who DWJR is? I just played DWJR on Shogi Wars in a 10-second game. And I looked it up. I knew that the username rang a bell. And I looked it up on 81 Dojo, and it's a player from Brazil. Which rang a bell again, but I'm not sure if I just... sometimes when you see something, it's... You think you don't know my IRL. Okay. 4 pawn. So 4 pawns the edge. You like the edge? So I still think here. So if he would have done this, I think the only because we've got a knight, I think what would he have had to do? Something like this? Something like that? But then you do this? Like if you can't threaten it. And then would he go back? Something like that. Anyway, switching back to the last position. Yeah, so this is what I was saying earlier, that maybe Akira now is just going to have to start pushing these pawns up and get this knight involved. The Torizashi guy, this player, no. So this is interesting. So this is the Slovakian team, and I don't know if you saw the interview. I believe you met Edward Panko. I believe you met him from Slovakia at ISF, and he is EP player. I think he is EP player. He's the EP player is the number one board for this Slovakian team, and he's 4-dan on 81 Dojo, but this Edpa 62 is all. Oh, I wonder if this is his dad. All right, I'm not going to talk too much more about like personal stuff, but based on this 62 it being a year, I bet this is his dad. Okay. All right. Because I have played Edpa, and I've played Edpa, and in this game he played Murata system. He did not actually play Urashino Ryu, I don't think. But yeah, he got into this Torizashi-ish type position. Oh, and EP player is in the watchers list. Like I said earlier, I've been so this is two mysteries that I've cracked on today's stream so far. I've been watching House MD, the sort of modern, almost like a modern day take on Sherlock Holmes, almost, House, House Holmes, and he does live on a 2-to-1 Baker's B, 2-to-1 apartment B, in his apartment, and this thing it takes place in the United States, and he's a doctor. But anyway, my investigative sense is working full blast right now. I don't know if I like that so much, this take. Well, like, as if this comes over, is there anything like that, maybe? Would it just be, and then drop a pawn here, and you'd sort of be babysitting it forever, or would you drop a pawn? I like how these guys both play. I like how these guys play. It feels like they are both very cautious. To me, it feels like they are extremely cautious. But they're not, as far as I can see, making huge mistakes. Maybe pawn 2-2. Yeah, Edpa definitely feels like he's way ahead. But sometimes converting these positions is tough.
30秒
You know, it only takes one blunder to give up this lead.
40秒
One oversight.
50秒 1、2、
I don't like this. I don't like this at all. I don't like this move at all. Yeah, he's now allowed. This is what Akira has been building up to. Like, it feels like almost this entire time is this move. Pawn 9-5 whenever he wants, but you don't think so. You and Benjamin are both saying to attack the edge. It's because he has more than 3 pawns in hand, and because he has a knight in hand, or like I know Koshiro, you have talked about to make the edge attack, you have to have like 2 or 3 pawns and a wild card. What is the wild card here? Is it the knight in hand, or is it the bishop on this diagonal? So that was Edward's arrows. I don't remember what they were. Just something like this. Yeah. Knight in hand and silver on the board. Ah. How would you attack with 3 with 3? Well, especially if this knight comes over here now. So I would, with 3 in hand, I think if he moves over, if he, oh, it won't let me. So right now, I think what I would do, like to act here, something. I'm guessing something like this. Oh, but this knight is protecting here. Well, if we do this, like, is this the idea? Okay. The question I usually have, the thing that sometimes worries me about these is like, okay, well, how about he takes? He does something like this. He still has enough. Would I? Now I'm not sure.
30秒 40秒
Oh yeah, when the bishop was here, definitely. But now the bishop is no longer there. All right, let me switch back to the board. Sorry, everybody.
2、3、
So he did bring that out. Then he pushed this pawn. Yeah, this is very cautious play. Yeah, he's in. Now he's in. That was I think the whole key was not to allow the rook to the second rank. And he may be low on material, but this is, as I know too well, this is not the most stable position that we've got in the world. Dragon takes, gold takes, bishop 3-2 would get us a bigger material advantage. So let's go back to that. Yeah. Yeah. It would require, that tough pill. It would require the tough pill of giving up a dragon. But, sometimes you got to do that. I think what we might say about this is that he's attacking on the wrong side of the board. This whole idea is that he's been attacking on the wrong side of the board. And we get a rook in hand. Oh, that's a good point, which is more important because of knight drop 7-4. Yeah. Yeah. So he's doing this now, but that's not, like, there's nothing here right now. There's no follow-up, right? So is he going to try to exchange? The problem with trying to force an exchange is that he does have a pawn. So this move almost makes me feel like he's starting to flail a bit. He's getting a little flustered. Like these are the kinds of moves I make all the time. Once I get into a spot where I'm getting a little flustered. So how do we dig our way out of this? Do we take the lance? Do we take the lance, give up the knight, and then try to drop the lance again? Drop the lance, and then make the edge. A bishop 3-2 is still good. Oh, interesting. What is the possibility that this is an impasse game? I don't think so. I don't think it's going to be an impasse game. To me, this looks like, this is a little too fragile. Like, this is going to be a little bit too easy to break. And the king, the Edpod 62's king doesn't really have a great path up, I think. Unless this could be cleared out. Oh, that's not. Shouldn't he come here? Um
30秒。40秒。
Don't like that. Don't like that. That I do not like. Yeah, he's gonna get his token. He's gonna get a pawn. So you get the pawn, and then do you drop a lance or do you bring your rook in? So what else is happening on the board? We don't have we don't have a knight anymore. What can we already have a pawn in this file, so we can't Tataki this, we can't drop a lance. He doesn't have a. Now I think it's all sort of. I don't know about dropping another lance. I don't know about dropping another lance because then he drops another lance, and he can drop a knight. I think this is defended, right? I don't think there's a way to break in on this edge anymore. I guess he can drop the lance here. Yeah. That does seem good. That does seem good. Potentially wins the gold and gets us our horse repositioned in a better spot.
30秒。
Oh gosh. That's a free bishop. No, it isn't. No, it isn't. No, it isn't. Oh, nice defense. Very nice defense. Oh gosh. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. It's getting very spicy. It's probably still fine, right? Hey, Tortufi, nice to see you. But this diagonal is going to be a monster now, especially with another bishop on it, maybe? Oh, man. Oh, man. You know, the lance drop here, knight drop here. So does he defend or attack? I think I like Gote now. Maybe there's a tactic I'm missing, but I think Gote now has the advantage. How is Sente going to get their attack going? I don't see a way to attack. That is going to be, I think, too easy to defend. You could also just bring this silver, I think. Silver bishop, silver knight. This is going to be I think this is going to be extremely difficult. I would not have used that lance here. I think I would have saved that lance for this file. I think I would have dropped a knight. This is a WSL game here between Slovakia and United States. One of the I don't know if this is the only Slovakian team, but this is like, what is this? This is the Division D United States 2. Those numbers don't mean anything in terms of skill or anything like that. But like US 2 versus Slovakia 2. Oh, Slovakia 1. I guess there are 2 Slovakia teams. No, Slovakia 2. US 2 versus Slovakia 2. Sorry. You know, I had started watching the game as a moment to warm my hands because my hands were so cold after my 6 games or whatever, 6 or 7 games that I played. And so it was just going to be a temporary thing, but the game got so interesting. Oh boy. That's bold. That's bold. I like it. I think I like it. I think. But the king can just run. The king can just run, I think.
$30秒 40秒
Yeah, I think I think it should have just ran. But maybe. So now I'm thinking it's we're back to now Sente I think is very much in the driver's seat. But maybe not. Maybe it was there all along. Edge attacks are so they're just like they're Joker cards.
30秒
Yeah, and as you can see, the EP player, he showed the mate.
40秒
Yeah. Virtual Medical Doctor Ayaka, nice to see you. Hello, hello. Watch for Nifus. Watch for Nifus. Be careful. Be careful. You know, at move 137, anytime you drop a pawn, you better check and double check. Check and then double check and then triple check. So what is it? Do you have time for the lance drop? Do you have time for the lance drop? Lance drop, silver takes, pawn takes, king takes. That lets him out. Does that let him out too much? I don't think he can move this. I do not think he can move this silver. Oh boy, that can't be good, right? Now it's silver drop, gold, take, pawn, take, right? So if now silver drop, what? What? What am I missing? What am I missing? King could just take, right? I don't think it's mate. If with the rook.
30秒
I'm still trying to think if that was real.
40秒
Yeah, I'm not. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. I think that just gave up way too much. It feels like that's too chancy, unless he read it through. Even if he runs, I think there's time to just take. Oh, that's not good. That's not good. Does he have time? Does he have mate? He has two. Does he have mate? I think he does. Yeah, 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 yeah. And the NEP player is showing the mate. There it is. Yeah, silver drop.
30秒
Silver drop, pawn takes, silver takes, runs, promoted lance. Okay, so that's not it. That's not it. That's not it. And I think the king... Does the king have time? No, it's still mate. It's still mate. That's still mate. Because pawn drop, after king takes, pawn drop, king runs, silver drop, king runs, gold drop. So pawn drop, silver drop, gold drop. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. It's still good. It's still good. Gold drop and then takes. Okay, so it's good either way. It's good either way.
30秒
Gosh, I'm trying to type.
40秒 50秒
Very nice. Very nice. Whew.
30秒 40秒
This seems unfortunate.
50秒 1、2、3、4、
Just
5、
hashtag. It was a good game. Just hashtag just resign. I was going to say GG to both, but I'm just going to say GG now. No longer GG to both. That's not the way to end a game. That's not the way to end a game. All right. So, are you there, Benjamin? Did you really mean that you had this challenge? Are you serious about the challenge, Benjamin? If so, I'm here for it. I'm going to get some liquid and a bio break. I can definitely wait, and I'll play some Shogi Wars or a 10-second game on 81 Dojo. But I will be right back. All right, back. Ooh, okay. So there is a 5-dan, 4 or 5-dan, looking for a 10-second game. I'll just put up my own. I'll just put up my own. Let me switch the scene. And if he would like to join me, that would be more than acceptable. So that's the first game. That was the first game in this round. So, it's 1-0 in favor of Slovakia. 2. The big game, Turtwig versus EP Player, will be happening next week, or looks like a week and a half. And then I'm not sure when is Ali Vandy playing Don't Know. I don't know. I don't know who that is. That is not a name that rings a bell to me. When are they playing? So they're not playing for a while. Okay. Well, Abigail, that's good to see that name. Abigail hasn't stopped by the stream in a while, but used to come in. Greetings if you're watching after or just lurking. Ooh, cold hand. My hand. So as soon as I left, my hand got cold again. There's always some people that I wonder about. Like there's this game, this Lydia player, I think I've seen for a long time. And it's like NMike. I think it's one of those players that plays a bazillion games. And their rating doesn't really correspond to anything. Yoroshiku onegaishimasu. 1-2-1-1-3-1-1. How's the stream looking? Is it clear? Trying to check the stream. Fair enough. Wow. Okay, so we've seen these players before. Yeah. Yeah, we definitely see this style where they castle first. They castle first. They attack later. I like it. Because now it sort of puts me off of my edge attack. 1-2-1-3-1-4-5-6-7 But there are targets. I have some targets.
1-2-1-3-1-4-5-6-7 6
So this is not a 7Q. I mean, this is not a 7Q.
2 3 1 2 3 4 1
We are definitely playing someone who knows what they're doing.
2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9
I don't like this move. I don't like this move.
2 3 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9
I don't like this move.
1 2 3 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 1 2 1 2 3 4 5 1 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 1 2
Hi, Atari.
1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 1 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9
I'm gonna lose my. I'm gonna lose this silver
1 2 3
potentially.
4 5 6 7 8 9 1 2 1
Yeah, and there it is.
3 4 5 6 7 8 9 1 2 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4
I wonder what this person's true skill is.
7 8 9 1 2 3
This was because they're playing. I mean, they're playing really nicely.
7 8 9
So it's a really fun game.
1
Yeah, yeah. I mean, it's what can I say? It's perfect.
6 7 8 9 1 2 3
I'm gonna keep playing. I just want to see how they convert this. I want to see their conversion technique.
1 2 1 2
Yeah, like really nicely done.
5 6
You know, whenever I get that silver on the side,
9 1 2 1
yeah, this is no
5 6 7 8 9
this is not a 7Q.
1 2
Can be sure of that.
4 5 6 7 8 9 1
And there's the
3
bishop is watching this.
1 2 3 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4 5 1 2 3 4 5 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8
This is the first. I mean, this is the first sandbagger I think I've played on 81 Dojo in a long time.
4 5 6
This is
7
not sure what
8 9
not sure what to try. Let's try this.
1
But this is real impressive. And now I'm dead. Now I'm dead because I gave up my pawn. Yeah, the pawn drop.
6 1 2
Just keep dropping a pawn on my head.
4 1 2 3 4 5 6
What can I do?
8、9、
What can I do?
1、2、3、4、
So at least to prevent the pawn drop from killing me.
1、2、1、2、3、1、2、3、4、1、1、2、3、4、5、6、7、
Tuck in. Let's tuck in.
1、2、3、4、5、
What a game.
6、7、8、9、1、2、3、4、5、6、7、8、9、
I'm not sure. He can just push, I think.
1、2、3、
Yeah.
1、2、3、4、5、6、
Try something. Try to push up.
4、5、6、1、2、3、4、5、6、7、8、9、1、2、
Yeah.
2、3、4、5、6、
I don't have a pawn.
8、9、1、2、1、2、3、4、5、6、7、8、9、1、2、3、4、1、
Yeah.
2、3、4、5、6、1、2、3、1、2、3、4、1、1、2、3、4、5、6、
I think there's really any way to.
8、9、
I don't think there's any way to really build an attack in here.
2、3、
Don Vito, good to see you.
5、6、7、8、9。
I had to make a move. I have no more moves. I have no more pieces. This has been. I'm guessing this is just really good. He's. Maybe I should have pushed here. Yeah. Gust 1, good to see you. Drop a bishop or something, or just okay. Yeah, that's nice. Very nice. What a game! This has been really cool. I mean, it's fun. I think this may be the best player that I've ever played. So it's always an honor.
3、4、1、
Yeah, and that's it.
3、4、5、
All right. Well, I'll make him make the mate.
1、2、1、
Resign.
2、3。
Amazing game. GG. All right. I'm going to copy that into Lee Shogi. I want to, I keep these in so it's playing Benjamin is going to be easy from here. Benjamin's only 5 Don. So Benjamin's going to be an easy match compared to this game. 81 Dojo, 10 seconds. Kobe ga Viola, greetings, greetings, greetings. Is there any app you can play shogi with that has English letters? Yeah, I know. Did anyone respond? Well, Shogi Wars. So let's look. So Lee Shogi. I am on. So we'll show Lee Shogi right now. I'm going to open up my layout to be a little bigger here to show a little bit more. Or it's not resetting. All right. Well, I'll stick here. Let me just get out of here. I'm not even going to evaluate good or bad manner. I'm not even going to evaluate. I don't know. I don't know if that's good manner or bad manner. I think that's bad manner. I think it's bad manner to be 7Q, but to be that good. I think that's bad manners, but I don't know. So here is Lee Shogi, and so Kobe got Viola. So Lee Shogi has a bunch of options. I'm trying to change my scene here. Let me try to let me do something and reset my OBS because it's missing the it's missing my view. Let me do this. There we go. Okay. So here we are, and this is the best. Unfortunately, this is the best layout I can do to show this full app. But in the top corner on leeshogi.org, there is the ability to select pieces. You could set your piece set. There are none with English letters, which most people don't like, but there are some that show how to move the pieces, that show the movement of the pieces. So that is Lee Shogi. That's Lee Shogi, and I'll type it in here. And that is one thing. Let me while I'm here, let me well, I did bring it in. So 81 Dojo, where I was, let me switch that scene. 81 Dojo has the ability to use internationalized sets, which are bad, but also these shogi.czs, which show the movement of the pieces. But it's possible you will not be able to register on 81 Dojo. They're a little, I think they've been having trouble with registrations. There's also Shogi Wars, which is the most popular site out there. And that is a mobile app, or you can run it in a web browser. But it's a mobile app. And let me change, let me change my scene to Lee Shogi. This is an app where you can change your piece set to one of these three, or five. It used to be three. One character kanji, two character kanji, one character kanji with the movement on the pieces shown in a really intuitive way, letters, and then letters with the piece movement as well. So this might be your best bet. If you're looking to play somewhere, like Gost once said, Shogi Wars shows all that. But you can only play 3 games a day, unless you pay them. Origa Moniwa. Hello. You said the opponent, Kyoho no Kyusha. What is Kyoho no Kyusha? Benjamin, I don't know if you saw my last game, but I played someone, a 7Q player who's better than you. So I'm going to be fully powered up now. I'm ready. Tortu with the resubscribe. Thank you. Good to see you. Very good to see you. The first channel you've ever subbed twice. It is an honor. It's an honor. I appreciate it. Thank you. Always appreciate having you here. I'm still looking forward to your change, your 81 dojo fix going in. Do you have a sense of when that's going to be merged in or go in your clock stuff? You think it's merged, but there hasn't been a release. Okay. Fingers crossed. I hope it works out. Oh, it means scary Q player? Yeah, that was. Boy. Yoroshiku onegaishimasu. Make sure my scene is correct here.
1 2 3
See, this 5Dan has been an Urashino Ryu player in his past, so he knows everything I'm going to do.
1 1 2 3
Let's go.
1 1
Yeah. So
3 4 5
let's get our king over.
1 1 2 3 4
Get the silver up.
1 2 3 4
I'm gonna
5
do this first.
1
I'm gonna try to play the way I think I've seen Urashino Ryu channel play against opposing Rook. One of the videos I watched last night, he played against opposing Rook. He lost that game,
1
but
3
he did play it. I think there's no need for me to rush here because I could have just pushed it.
1
Push my silver first.
2 3 1 2 3 1 1 2 1 2 1 2 3 4 1
Okay. So we've got a slight advantage here.
5 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 1 2 3 1 2 3 4 5 6 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 1 1 2 3
Wow.
4 5 6 7 8 9
Ah.
1 2 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 1 2 3 4 5 6 1 2 3 4 5
Woof.
6 7 8 9
Ah.
1 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 1 2 1 2 3 1 2
It's tough.
3
It's tough. I think I like my spot. I think I like my position. Wow.
2 3 4 5 6 7 1 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 1 2 3 4 5 6 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 1 2 3、4、5、6、1、2、3、4、5、6、7、8、9、1、1、2、3、4、5、6、7、1、2、3、1、
Wow.
2、3、4、5、6、1、2、3、4、5、6、7、8、1、2、3、4、5、6、7、8、9、1、2、3、4、5、6、7、8、9、1、2、3、4、5、1、2、3、4、5、6、7、8、9、1、2、3、4、5、1、2、3、4、5、6、7、
Huh.
8、9、1、1、2、3、4、5、6、7、8、9、1、1、2、3、4、5、6、7、8、9、1、2、3、1、2、3、4、5、
Whew.
6、1、2、3、
I don't think that works, right? Yeah.
1、2、
Yeah.
3、
Oh,
4、
man.
5、6、7、8、9、1、
And that's mate. Yeah. So that's
2、
GG. GG. Very nice. I think I had a really nice spot there for a while. Great game. Very impressive attack. So where did I lose it? Where did I lose it? So I think it felt like you were it felt like maybe I shouldn't have. Where did it get bad? So move 31. Yeah. What should I have done here? Like if I come in here, like I'm not sure what this does. I come back, and then no, I don't think that would happen, right? Or what about? So I can't. So I say you don't take this pawn. Say you bring the gold up and make Mino. Spinoza, good to see you. Hello, hello, hello. Yes, Don Vito, it is. You hope it's playable. So how are these tested? Yes, Origa Moniwa. This is the person who is in this week's interview. Yeah, I think I like this. I think I like this. I do think I like this more. Do I just come over there? Yeah. That seems reasonable. That seems reasonable. Yeah. So what is what am I trying to do? The what is my configuration for emotes? How are all these emotes available? I thought these were only sub emotes. Interesting. That was fun. That was a real fun. You know, there's someone so aggressive, and it's so fun playing these games. Like, you know, you see the tactics so much more clearly than I do. You know, so that even when I had a good spot, you made tricky positions. But what was the losing move? What was my losing move? I don't have a sense of where the losing move was. Like, should I maybe I come here? Like, maybe I just come here? But then you do this? This still doesn't feel so great for me. Yeah, this still feels bad. Oh, I thought you had the hat. So how do you give and get and give the hat? Let me try. There, you have the hat. I gave you the hat. I don't know why you didn't have the hat. Because I lost, I get the hat. Yeah, clearly taking there is bad. Yeah, I didn't realize it was going to come. I just, you know, I didn't see it was going to come with the tempo. Yeah, exactly. You say it looks normal, but you give me attacking chances. Totally. I just didn't see. I didn't see that. I just didn't see that what was going to happen. Yeah, this is a move. I don't know how I didn't make this move. This I don't. I don't. Yeah, I think you're right. I think you're right. Yeah. This feels nice for me. You think this is even? Huh. You know, I love having my horse. But either way, it doesn't feel like a huge advantage. Hmm. Very cool. Yeah, boy. You can play another variant? What does that mean? Another like mini shogi or oh, the more coward one. No. I'll play anything. I'll play anything against. I'm just grateful to be able to play. Okay, so standing by for rematch. I think I just pushed the +1 button. Okay, so it's my turn. Yoroshiku onegaishimasu.
3、4、5、6、7、8、1、1、2、3、1、1、1、1、2、
Okay.
3、4、5、6、7、8、9、1、1、2、3、4、5、6、1、
I'll continue to push the pawn. I'll do the normal stuff. I'll get my silver.
5、6、7、
Okay.
1、
All right. Well, I'll push that just because I feel like I have to.
2、1、2、3、4、5、6、7、1、2、3、1、2、
Ah, so desu ne.
4、
Yeah.
5、6、7、8、1、2、3、4、5、
So he takes with the bishop.
7、
You know, I'm not afraid of these threats here.
3、4、5、6、7、8、9、
I think I come up with the silver.
2、3、4、
Oh no, it is there because his gold. Yeah, because his gold is defending.
1、
Yeah. Okay. Shoot. Yeah.
3、 4、 5、 6、7、8、9、 1、 2、 3、
Yeah, it's not good. It's not good already.
3、 4、 5、 6、7、 1、 2、 3、 4、 1、 2、 3、 4、 5、 6、7、 1、 2、 3、 4、 5、
So
6、
I'm down material.
1、2、 3、 4、 5、 6、7、 8、 9、 1、2、 3、 4、 5、 6、 1、2、 3、 4、 5、 6、7、 8、 9、 1、2、 3、 4、 5、 6、7、1、2、 3、 4、 5、 6、7、8、9、 1、2、 3、 4、 1、2、 3、 4、 5、 6、7、8、9、 1、2、
Wow.
4、 5、 6、7、8、1、2、 3、 4、 5、 6、1、2、 3、 4、 5、 6、7、8、9、1、2、 3、 4、 5、 6、7、8、1、2、 1、2、 3、 1、
Now we can take the pawn. Now we can take the pawn. I
5、
guess. Maybe.
1、2、 3、 4、 5、 6、7、8、 9、
Ah! I even double checked. I even my eyes. I don't. So we'll have to clip that. I even double checked. My eyes. My eyes went up. It feels like I scanned up. Like nope, no pawn. There it is. Oh, that's a fun one, boy. The bishop was the bishop was very cute. That knight drop was very cute. I'm going to copy this Kifu. Let me just add this because I didn't add the other one. I'm gonna give you the hat. Max Beluga, hello, hello. So he's typing in. This is what he came up for. When he played for ISF. Interesting. I mean, this feels so weak. It feels so weak. You know, to get to this side. And then I missed the tactic. I missed the tactic. Yeah. Just I think in this case, because I just played the game. I just played the game before, like earlier today, where I didn't need to drop the pawn, but that's because the gold was not here. The gold being here is what prevents that tactic for me. So I didn't have in 10 seconds. I did not come up with that. I did not notice. Oh no, it's not a free gold rook anymore. So that sacrifice still was in play. So in that other game, if the bishop takes, then I just take the free rook. And it might have even in that other game been with check. I don't know, but yeah. Yeah, that's a key value of having this piece here. Yeah. Yeah, that's true. Even trade, but I think your structure is a little nicer now. It's an even trade, but your structure seems to be a little more resilient to drops. And mine seems, on the contrary, a little more open to drops. Yeah. You say, looks like you're losing there, actually, if we played a longer time. This is interesting. So after I made this move, so you're showing this. After I made this move, I was thinking that I wanted to come back here because of this. So I almost immediately regretted bringing it to 8-6. I wanted to bring it to 7-5, but it's because I was looking at this. I didn't even realize the value of that. That's nice too. Wow. Yeah. 7-5 seems really good. But if I drop 7-5, do you drop the bishop? Do you try to play 7-4 or something like that, or would I just come back? I would just come back. You know, in my little quick thinking is, I bring it back all the way to 8-6 so that I can't get bullied with silvers and bishops and whatnot. But like immediately after I played it, that's when I saw I wanted it for this attack. Yeah. Yeah, that's an interesting way to play. That's a very interesting way to play. Yeah. Yeah. Is there any value in you dropping on dropping the rook on 2-7? Maybe not. So it's amazing to me that the you tore apart my entire castle so easily, and yours remained. So you gave up a bishop, but you tore apart the castle. Oh, you don't think getting the dragon is worth it all that much? Yeah. What do you? I don't understand your statement, Don Vito. What is you? Yeah, you're not in my camp. Yeah, it's gonna be tough to use. This is gonna be an interesting game here. It's still the middle of the night, very early morning in Japan, right? I don't think the Japanese streamers start for another couple hours. Yeah. Yeah, this is a slower game. This is a slower game, which I'm famously good at. I'm famously great at slow games. Yeah, 5 a.m. in Japan. So it's like I don't think their streamers usually start for another couple 3 hours. And it is Saturday. I don't know if that plays a part into it. You know, Saturday in Japan. You might say this is no good. It feels like you have to make this move. If especially with this weak castle, to me it feels like you have to make this move. Especially since I have no better moves. Like what are my alternatives? Just these? Like it feels like I've got to push that pawn. Well, I've never seen this. So what I would have expected is someone to make Mino. They'd make Mino, and I'd miss out on my chance to sort of push the edge. Don Vito, people aren't promoting Shogi actively. Well, the thing is, I think that the problem is a lot of people have tried to promote Shogi, and they've realized that Shogi is really not very promotable. No one has cracked that nut. No one has yet cracked that nut in the West, outside of Japan, for being able to really make some progress on Shogi growth. It saves 1 to 2 moves for you. Yeah. My only thinking was that it doesn't really, if not knowing that you're going to play this weird castle, most people will not play this weird castle. So they're going to, if I miss out on the opportunity to push the edge, they'll just make their Mino castle and then push the pawn, and it'll be fine. It just felt like there's nothing else more urgent. Like moving the silver up or moving the gold. I guess it saves a move, but it loses out on the edge attack. Because we're in a, like, this to me means we're in a slow game. So the edge is going to become more valuable, at the end of the game, is my thinking. Do you think I committed the left silver so my castle is weak? I'm not sure what you mean. Like I'm looking to get this, maybe get this, get them over, get this guy up, come up here. Oh yeah, normally the left silver is meant to defend. Sure. But in this structure, I think it does help attack the edge. And in these slow games, I have definitely taken it. So if I have definitely come back, like in these slow games. Like I've made Anaguma in these types of positions as well. Where there's really nothing going on. But I've got to pick one, I guess. I've got to pick one. Yeah. I think I was a little overconfident in my attack because it felt like in our first game my attack was so strong. And so I was trying to make that again. But this was all too, how do you do this? How do you is it shift? Is it, I don't remember how to make the circles on this. It's a really wonky way to make circles. Is it control? I'm not sure. There. Yeah. Gosh, it's such a weird. It's so. It's 81 Dojo. Let's just say that it's 81 Dojo. Hey Arnold, you would imagine most Japanese players would be asleep since like 4 or 5. Yeah. Like these are why on Shogi Wars the pickings are so slim. Yes, you say this is a normal Mukai Busha formation. Yep. I definitely see this all the time. So this is the, well, except the the king will be here and there's going to be a half Mino or something, like usually like a half Mino or a Kimura Mino. And sometimes even like a baby silver crown. But yeah, I definitely see this a lot. And it sort of signifies to me that we're in the slow game. And that's where I try to maybe come back a bit slowly push up the board and maybe improve my castle, get my bishop out, get my golds over, and try to play that slower game. But I think this is one of the reasons why I not dislike, but this is one of the reasons why I struggle against Mukaibisha so much, is that if the opponent does this slow game approach, it doesn't feel like I have a great way to deal. Like, I don't feel like I have a great way to deal with it. You know, the engine says it's fine for me, but the engine is the engine. And, the things that the engine wants me to do don't necessarily, they don't seem to, you seem to really need to have to thread the needle perfectly. Well, this I don't like because we've blocked our bishop. This I don't like because we blocked our bishop. So I would normally like get this guy out, or something like that. Somehow get my bishop out first is what I usually will try to do, and then I'll get the gold over. But I'm making arrows, and you're seeing these arrows probably in the wrong time. Anyway, I've taken so much of your time for this. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, it might just be the weakness. Yeah. Yeah, I have really begun to believe that, more than that Gangi countermeasure to Urshin or Ryu, I think the most difficult opening to play for Urshin or Ryu is Mukaibisha. Because it forces a change in behavior. But that's why I'm so interested in a lot of the games that Urshin Ryu channel has, is that he still mostly plays his fast-ish attack against Mukaibisha, and he's successful. He's a 5-dan on Shogi Wars, and he wins a lot of those games. Obviously his tactical and positional sense is so much better than mine, but it shows me at least that it can be done. And, all hope is not lost. So, I'm still, every time that he plays a Mukaibisha player, I really start, perk up. I think Urshino Sensei will often just go Mukaibisha himself, which is not what I'm looking to do. Not at this point. I still want to make all this work. I'm still not giving up on my openings. I still enjoy the games, and I still sometimes get some good positions. But one thing I do like about it, even when I lose, is that it does feel like I'm slowly becoming better able to handle the slow game. I'm not handling it well, and I lose most of my games against Mukaibisha, but it does feel at least instructional. Yeah. So anyway, what's going on with my monitoring thing? My monitoring window is weird. Okay. Fine with one more? I'm sure. I need more liquid. I'll be right back. And I need more liquid and to clear some space for more liquid. So I'll be right back. All right, back. Let's see. We've got a nice ad. Yeah, Don Vito won't be happy until there's 24/7 Shogi streaming. Let me just get this teabag out of here. Try and not make a mess. All right. So let me push. There it is.
1、2、
よろしくお願いします.
4、5、6、1、
Oh.
2、
So I'm Gote again. Yeah, this is the most difficult. This is more difficult than Mukai Bisha.
1、
If it's
1、1、1、1、
yeah, this is probably the most difficult.
1、2、
I'm not even sure.
4、5、6、7、8、9、1、2、3、4、5、6、7、8、9、1、1、2、3、4、1、2、3、1、2、1、2、3、4、5、6、7、1、2、1、2、1、1、1、2、3、4、1、2、3、1、1、2、3、4、5、6、1、2、
Yagura
5、
Yagura ga koi.
2、3、4、1、2、3、4、5、6、1、
Fair enough.
2、3、4、5、6、7、1、2、3、4、5、1、1、2、3、4、5、6、7、8、9、1、2、3、4、1、2、3、4、5、6、7、8、9、
Oh, I grabbed the wrong piece.
1、2、1、1、2、3、4、5、6、7、8、9、1、2、
I was tempted to drop. What people sometimes do is drop the silver here. They drop the silver. He'd have to drop the silver.
5、6、7、8、9、1、2、1、2、1、2、3、4、5、6、7、
Look at this double Yagura game. Look at these two crazy kids playing Yagura.
7、8、9、
Look at these two crazy kids.
2、3、4、5、6、7、8、1、2、
Ah, so desu ne. I gotta.
6、1、2、3、
So I
2、3、4、
come up. He takes. I take.
7、8、9、1、2、3、
Right.
4、
That still works. I think that still defends.
7、1、
Yikes.
3、4、5、6、7、8、9、1、2、
Or could I have simply stayed?
1、2、3、4、
That's not good.
5、6、7、8、9、
That's not good. That's not good. So now it's over.
2、3、1、2、1、2、3、4、1、2、3、4、5、6、1、2、3、4、5、6、7、1、
Wow.
3、4、5、6、1、1、2、3、4、5、6、7、8、9、1、2、3、4、5、6、7、8、9、1、2、3、4、5、6、1、2、3、4、5、6、1、1、2、3、4、5、6、7、8、9、1、2、3、4、1、1、2、3、
I've got more castle than I've ever had before.
1、2、3、4、5、6、7、8、9、1、2、1、2、3、4、5、6、7、1、2、1、2、1、2、3、1、2、3、4、5、6、7、1、
He's still got mate. He's got mate. He's got mate.
5、1、2、3、4、5、6、1、 3、4、
So rook over? No. Oh.
2、3、4、5、6、7、8、9、
I don't know. I don't know.
1、1、2、3、4、5、6、7、8、9、1、2、3、4、5、6、7、8、9、1、2、3、4、5、6、1、2、1、2、3、4。
Sorry about that. GG. Makemashita. Too good. Too good. Hey, Nevo. Good to see you. Yeah, it's good. It's good. You're Don Vito. You're a discreet, decent person. You simply want everything you like. Exactly. Yes. I'm gonna give you the hat. So one thing I don't like is when I remade the Yagura with the silver. Sometimes it's fine not. Yeah, I don't like to remake the Yagura. Yeah, I just didn't see a better move. You know, I was trying to make this work. I was trying to make this move work. But you had the silver, or you had the silver back. You had plenty of ways to defend against it, I feel. Like I don't think that works for me. Yeah. Yeah, I think that works. I think dropping it back here. And then I feel like I'm at risk of getting this silver trapped like I did against the 7Q. Yes. Yeah, I knew that was bad. I knew that was bad. I knew that was bad. I think I just ran out of time. But by the time I think my cursor was there and I couldn't. Yeah. 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 This to me seems fine. Yeah. Yeah, I don't see where I go from here, how I win this game. And then I match, I get my king up, or I start attacking. I have no pawns. Yeah. So I see that you're typing. Yager, most positional Joseki heavy line ever. Yeah, and I don't play, like I only play it against when I'm Gote against fast bogeying. That's the only time I play it. And I don't have much learning material from Urshino Ryu channel of how he deals with it, because people don't play the fast bogeying. The people don't just bogeying him straight out of the box very often at his level. So it's like, it's a double whammy of it being a tough thing to play against when you're Gote, but also I don't have stuff to train against, or I don't have stuff to learn from. Oh, that's a good point. That's a good point, since I haven't even pushed that pawn. Yeah, that seems like something Koshiro would tell me. Yeah, didn't even cross my mind, but totally. Oh, I like that. Yeah. And I want to say that is what Urshino Ryu channel does if someone does that. Yeah. Oh, I like it. I like it. I'll have to try it. It's still, regardless, it's going to be difficult for me because it's going to be completely unknown positioning. But it's something that I have to be able to deal with because, I will be Gote and people will play bogeying. People will just push that quickly. Yeah, this I know how to deal with. This I do know how to deal with. Yeah. This is the good stuff. This is the good stuff. But most people don't play into this. I think a lot of people also just bring their silver straight out rather than 3-6. If you don't want to think, you recommend a central rook here. That's, well, yeah, I still need to think a lot. I still need to think a lot. But yeah, I think it is probably a good way to go. I'd say it would be a good way to go. Yeah. I also do like, I also like possibly the idea of having the bishop here, pushing up rook, then, take, those types of ideas I think are always interesting. Especially now that the opponent, or you in this case, don't have any generals to back up this rook. A lot of good stuff does seem to happen once you switch these positions to central rook, and that's what you say. You say that's why a lot here play central rook. Yeah, I'll try to do that. I'll try to do that the next time. Or no, if you say you get the UFL silver badge for doing that silver movement. Oh, yeah, this one. Yeah, not on 81 Dojo, unfortunately. All right. Awesome games. Awesome games. Thank you so much. Thank you for all three of these. Thank you for your help, for the reviews, for the games. Thank you. These have been fun. These have all been instructional as well. Yeah. Yesterday I played some, at least in one of the games. Yesterday or the day before, I did some central rook. Switched over, and Koshiro was there, and it worked out great. I'm trying to sort of expand how I play to not necessarily be so focused on trying to make this normal attack work. Soon you will realize you need to change, so enjoy while you can. You mean I'll have to change Urashino Ryu? Never. Urashino Ryu channel plays Urashino Ryu at 5 Dan, and that's higher than I'll ever be. And Urashino Sensei is 7 Dan. That's higher than I'll ever be. So you're saying that you said that the last time too? Well, I will show you. I will prove to you. So that's the thing. That's one of the things I've noticed about us Urashino Ryu players. We, the Urashino Ryu players, we have extra motivation. Because the haters out there will get on their high horse, and they'll get their books out, and they'll go into their ivory tower and talk about their openings that are so good and that Urashino Ryu is so bad, even though the engine says Urashino Ryu is great. It's like even the engine, which is better than any human that has ever lived, is perfectly fine with Urashino Ryu. And pros have recently won games with Urashino Ryu. People will still have this anti-Urashino Ryu propaganda. So, in that interview with the Slovakian 4-Dan Urashino Ryu player, he talked about that. And so, yeah. Benjamin, and you say, that's like when you reach a point, Shogi is not fun anymore, you come back to Urashino Ryu. Well, I tell you, it doesn't take much for Shogi to not be fun. That's one thing that I have learned, is that it doesn't take much for it to all of a sudden become unfun. And like when I'm not playing well, and when I get a bunch of people playing Coward Castle and Mukai Bisha sort of back to back, sometimes it gets a little stale and it gets a little unfun, because weirdly, my opponents are not just letting me make winning attacks. Very strange of them. It's very selfish of them, quite honestly. Ornalt, you say that you don't think the opening matters enough at our levels. Yeah. Well, you say at our levels. I mean, you're so much higher than I am, but clearly even at the 4 and 5 Dan level and above, they're playing lots of different openings. They're doing lots of different openings, and I guess you could argue that if you're going to argue that Urshin Ryu is a bad opening, you could argue, I guess, that Urshin Ryu channel would not be 5 Dan, or would be like 6 Dan if he played a real opening. Or you could just argue, oh, well, it doesn't matter because he only plays Shogi Wars. I think the thing is, the haters will always have they'll always have an excuse, or they'll always have some logic as to why they're right. So they're gonna whatever happens, whatever you prove, they'll make an excuse against it. And so that's why it's just a matter. You just got to play, you just got to win. Oh, wait, so that's what happened to you with Urshino Ryu and caused you to switch your duck? Is it what happened to you is when they played Coward Castle and Mukai Bisha? Are you responding to that statement? I don't know this bit of Ornalth lore. I need more Ornalth lore. I need the origin stories, like the prequel, because like right now I just see this strong duck player. And I don't have the prequel. I don't have the backstory. Oh, just losing. Not really Coward Castle, just losing a ton. I see. Yeah. But that was at a level above where I am, right? That was still like I still have some room to go until I'll hit that level. Because as I've said before, these days, on Shogi Wars especially, I don't feel like my opening is losing me games. If anything, it's winning me games. As the rest of my Shogi skills catch up to my opening, I feel like I'm doing better. Okay, so you were at around 2 Dan at 3 minute at that time. Okay, so similar. Well, that's not that. I'm gonna even you're stronger and you understand this stuff more, but I'm going to try to disagree with you on that. I don't think that's similar. I think there is a world of difference, especially in 3 minute, between a 1Q and a 2 Dan. So like, I'm 1Q in 3 minutes. I am only Shodan in 10 minute. And even then, I am at the low end of the Shodans. So to me, it feels like there is very much a noticeable gap between those. Like, I think there's a big gap between 1Q and Shodan at 3 minute. And then I don't know how big the gap is, but it feels like it's pretty darn big between 1 Dan and 2 Dan. You think 3 minute probably has the smallest strength gap between each level? Wow. I would have actually, I think that's an interesting discussion. I think I would have said the gap is biggest. I think I would have said the gap is biggest between 1Qs, or between in the 10-second Byoyomi, shortly followed by the 3 minute, and then followed by the 10 minute. Because it seems to me that the 10 minute Shogi Wars ratings may be a bit inflated relative to the others once you get to 2 Dan. Because the strong players play 3 minute and 10 second. Like the super strong players, I don't think play a lot of 10 minute. So I think that the upper ranks on Shogi Wars of 10 minute might be a little inflated. You say you've gotten games stolen from you from 2 Dans and you've stolen games from 6 Dans. Oh, 3 minutes really is a coin toss at times. That's fair. Yeah, that's fair. But you do, that volatility is perhaps, I'm searching for the word. The edge of that volatility is dulled a bit by the fact that the sample size gets so large because people who play 3-minute games play so many games. So like that volatility in the long term might actually be more stable than the others. I don't know. Now I'm speculating. I think the thing is with me, just how I tend to think, it's probably a personal limitation or bias of mine, is that I have so much respect, and maybe too much respect, for the people that are good at things that I am not good at. So I think I might overinflate in my mind how good the 3-minute players are, because it is my weakest time control, and I'm so amazed when I watch good 3-minute players that it's kind of like looking at a skyscraper. For me as a software person looking at a skyscraper, it's like, oh my God, how do they ever build these things? Meanwhile, architects are looking at software. They're like, oh my God, how do I ever build these things? How do they ever build these? You would say play whatever opening makes you enjoy the game, because there's no point in playing if you don't even enjoy the game. That's the key. I think that's really the key. Because like, as I've said before, I am not going to be Majin. I am not even going to be amateur Majin. So if I cannot find enjoyment in the game, then I need to find a new game, really. And so that's the key. And that is in large part why I have stuck with Urashino Ryu and Torizashi, because I really enjoy the games. And, as I'm getting up the levels, the enjoyment is sometimes lowering a bit. But then sometimes it goes up a bit. Like today has been a really fun day. The games on Shogi Wars were tremendous. I played that godlike 7Q on 81 Dojo, and that was just like, it was a clinic. They put on a clinic of how to play shogi. And then these 3 incredible games here against a 5 Dan level player, they've all been fun. So let me see. I'm going to open this. Well, I'll open it. I'll risk it. I'll risk it to get the biscuit here. Oh, here's what. Oh, he's saying here's what Urashino does to a person. What is this? This is, okay, this is showing up on stream. This full image is showing up on stream. What is this? 2.96Q. Wait, 2.96Q, 142 and 5. Oh, this is your baby account? This is you learning. This is you learning. This is you learning. That's one of the things that I really respect about you, is that you don't care about wins and losses. You just it seems like you just play. You just don't seem to even give a second thought to your losses. Like you're just throwing games out there and just gradually improving through each loss. I should search learning Shogi is your account. All right, let me add you as a friend. Let me add you as a friend. Three Don. Oh, I thought you stopped there. So even this account is 325. Ornolf, you say that's a great part of Wars and bullet controls. You get a bunch of games and experience everything. Yeah, I believe this. Like, I fully believe this. It reminds me that someone mentioned. I'm just gonna, if there are any Go players in that are listening right now, I'm gonna fire some shots. There is, I'm not going to name the name, but I learned of this through the Starpoint Go podcast. There is a coach out there. There is at least one Go coach out there that, my understanding from the way it was described, he believes you should not play a lot of games. And he will advise people to not play many games during the week. And like that, and I'm talking like one game. Like, not like advising people to not play more than one game. And he sells training that he does via email. So he tries to make the point, and people seem to believe this. So, maybe this is all correct, but you should not play. You should do the problems that he gives you through email. This very slow process, He gives you these problems, and you talk about it through email, and that's it. That's how you get better at Go. I think this is the most brilliant money-making scheme in Go, and I think you might be able to do, if you want some money in Shogi, I think you might be able to do this. You prey on these adult improvers that are looking for a silver bullet, and you tell them, you don't need to play a lot. In fact, you should not play a lot. So it's like you tell them exactly what they want to hear. All these people who are, for whatever reason, they don't like to play. I think this is especially prevalent in the Go community, where people love the game, but they don't like to play it. So if you want to make some quick bucks, tell these people that they should not play, and then tell them that it doesn't take many hours to get better. You just have to buy their course and exchange some emails and go over these problems, and then you'll improve. I think this is the best. I think this is the best coaching system ever, because it's like, you don't have to do much work. You don't even have to do live teaching. You just send some emails, you send them some problems, and you just wait for the money to roll in. It's like you take these people who really want to get better, but they don't want to play, and then you convince them that they will get better without playing, and just by spending money. Anyway, that was an aside, and whatever. Check out 3 minutes. All right, so let's check out your 3 minutes here. Oh my goodness. Are you playing with mouse? Yeah, I think that same thing does happen a lot in chess too. But chess players don't seem to have as much of an aversion to playing as Go players do. But yeah, there are people out there, they love the idea of being a strong player, but for whatever reason, they don't want to play a lot of games. Either it's rank anxiety, or they actually just don't like it all that much, or they hate to lose, or they make up excuses about being busy with their home. Okay, so you play on mobile and you're 178. Wow. So you're a lower rating than I am. So I don't know if anyone remembers, But I used to say, I used to say, and I honestly believed it. I honestly believed it, that I would never rank up past 3Q in 3 minutes. I honestly believed it. But somehow I hit 2Q once I started playing on mobile more. I hit 2Q and then somehow just powered my way through to 1Q almost against my own will, because I wanted to stay at 2Q. Or I wanted to stay at 3Q because that's how I get my winning streak events. So I've made my life very difficult by hitting 1Q in 3-minute games. But something happened. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's just because I was playing more on mobile. But like, I think the bands, like we were talking about the width of the band, the rating bands. I think on Shogi Wars, the width of the 3-minute bands between 5, 4, 3, 2, Q, I think it's very narrow. And I think there is a certain level of quality of play that everyone has when they play 3 minutes. Because they wouldn't play 3 minutes if they didn't have it. So I honestly thought I would never rank up that 3-minute account. And yeah. But 10 second seems to be where, so 10 so what was I going to say? Just to keep the topic of the mobile and the mouse. I'm watching 8-year-old videos of Urshin Ryu channel where he's playing 10 minute, he's playing 3 minute, he's playing 10 second, and he's 1 dan or 2 dan in these videos of playing 3 minutes, and he's playing with a mouse, and he's getting dirty flagged. He's definitely getting dirty flagged. He's struggling with the mouse in those games. He's better with mouse than I am, but he's struggling in these games with the mouse. 10 second is when you're playing when you're at the toilet. you play some crappy games. Ornoth, you say you think it's because I improved a lot in 10 minute and 10 second, that when I stepped into 3 minute that you were just crushing them on the board. I think that might be true. I think that must be true. Especially when I was playing on mobile. Like those games on mobile that I was winning when I was 3Q, ranking up into 2Q, and then ranking up into 1Q, they were like demolitions. And they were fast. I was winning those games with 1.5 minutes or more on my clock. Because my moves were taking very little time. And because I was on mobile, and my quality, my opening especially was so solid in those games. And then I've gotten better at not just blundering off pieces. Today I had a little trouble with that, but today I was playing at Edu and Dojo. I'm playing great players, so it's understandable. So anyway, yeah. Wait, this is your main account here? Man. So your favorite castle, or your best castle, is Boat Castle. Your best tactics is opposing Rook. Wow. What are my levels at? Okay, I'm slowly bringing this back up to where it was. Before my collapse last month of all my shogi. Once when my collapse that was induced by Urshin Ryu channel stopping, I'm slowly getting it back. I'm not going to get the Furuta. I'm not going to get the Furuta avatar here. I only have 32 wins. You need 100. You need 100 wins in 8.5 days. I'm just not going to be able to do it. I'm not playing Shogi Wars enough. Oh, your favorite game? Let's see your favorite game. Oh, I didn't add you as a friend. All right. So which one? 3Q? We'll look at this one. Okay, so you're playing new Urashino style. I was almost expecting to see the old Urashino. Yeah, grind those 3-minute games to get the 100. That was I thought I would, but we're at a point now where we're really far. Yeah, this is Hold on. You took the bishop. You took the bishop. Is that the right move? So if we come in here, if we come in, you take If takes the pawn, yeah, bishop. So that's. I mean, I probably would have played this too, but I'm curious. I'm definitely curious. Which is the. I think this has to be. This has to be. Yeah. Do you come up with the edge? Do you? The bishop drop doesn't work. All right, I'm going to see what you do. I'm going to see what you do. This I don't like. This I don't like because you're blocking your bishop. Yeah, now you take. Oh, well, yeah, you take there first. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. So I would have. I think the idea. There's the battery here. There's this whole. I don't hate that. Okay. That's fair. I like that too. I think I like this too. I like this too. But this is a game. This is a game that you have to convert. Like, this is a game that you have to convert now. Because you're against 5 generals, 4 of them in the castle. I'm surprised he didn't drop a pawn here. That can't be right. There's that. So that was there for a while. That was there for a while. Yeah, I mean, that's been there. Do you have a bishop drop? There it is. Interesting. This is Shogi Wars. Okay, this is a 10-minute game. So I just at this point I started looking at the clock because it feels like he's just. This is tough. These are the types of Shogi Wars players that are really tough, where you just you win if you make the good moves, you're gonna win, but they make it very easy to blunder. I don't like that. I don't like that. I don't like that. That seems bad. Maybe it's fine. I think he should have just taken. Man, there are a lot of forks in this game. Woo. Why did you make this your favorite? This is good. This is good. At the time, this was the hardest game of your life. I believe it. This was a hard game. That's how many moves is that? 150? 178 moves against an opponent that is just showing that they're going to defend. They're just going to defend. Okay, so I maxed out my season pass. Let me get the last Kishin analysis ticket. All right, so I've maxed out the season pass. 200 coins remaining as usual. Oh man. When was that? When was that game? Uh 2020. So 5 years ago, like just barely more than 5 years ago. You went from this to where you are now. I gotta say though, this was really good. I think. I'm amazed because those players are so tough in a Kiramake game. Wait, how fast were you moving? You're playing very fast. Okay, there's a 10-second think right there. Okay. Oh, this is when you were going on that trip. So this is a game you're playing in the car? Man. Both of you are playing very fast. Nice. Oh man, good times. All right. I think that's going to do it for today's stream. I'm going to close up on that high note of watching a 5 years early Benjamin 5 years 5 years ago games, and he's from 5Q to now being 5 Dan, and very nice. It's an inspiration to all of us, not so much to me because you did this as a young person, and so I'm not sure if I can do the same, but it's still an inspiration for me to try to do it anyway, I guess. So thank you, everybody. I will see you later. Enjoy your weekend. Enjoy your shogi. 5Q with some Joseki knowledge. No, you can no longer use that. You no longer should be using. You should not have the right to do that. That's like sandbagging. So thank you, everybody. I will see you later. Enjoy the weekend, and I'll see you next week. Take care. Bye.